empty. So introduce very happily. Yeah, they're here. I'm finishing up their information. Jumbo, brothers and sisters. Nah, let me start over. Jumbo, brothers and sisters. Much better. Welcome to ACDA's Emancipation Drumming Circle for 2022. I think it will be the first one ever. Our goal actually is to awaken where it needs to be, revive, revitalize, re-energize the African energy, the African spirit that went to sleep during the period of COVID. So we want to let our drums, which is so integral to our culture, resound throughout the length and breadth of Guyana. Ashe? Quickly, let me explain. In this drumming circle, and why, first of all, a circle? Because of continuity. There is no end. So there is no end to our African spirituality, no end to our African culture, no end to the drums, no end to drums. And as I introduce some of the groups present here today, you will see that there's been no end to the drum, because the drum and the drumming skill has become hereditary in some families. It has been passed on from generation to generation. Ashe? So we're going to have the first group. They're going to come out and do their thing. I'm not choosing their hand or rhythm. And hand, as you would know, refers to the different types of beat that we get on a drum. I'm not going to choose that for them. They will choose for themselves which one they think will showcase them better. After we would have had the first group, the second group, and the third group, all the groups present doing that, we'll have the leaders of each group will come out and skillfully play individually for themselves on the drum a particular hand of choice again. Then we will go around again in the circle, because remember, we're coming around again. You with me? So after everybody would have showcased themselves individually, we want to do it now collectively, because in unity there is strength. Ashe? While we all may be good as a group, which speaks as individual, we must be better together. Okay? Now, when we have the together, the big circle, uniting everyone, I know some of us, we still would be energized and hyped up, and we're going to want to showcase our cutting skills. You know, I want you to just hold your rhythm, let your leaders take precedence, and you do your thing, and let's work together. Now for the congregation, quickly, there are many types of drums. Some of you may not be knowledgeable of them. You have the djembe. You got the stave drum, you got the talking drums. You with me? Yeah, drums are even carved from tree trunks. These are a new invention. I think it's more Guyanese now with these pipe drums. Very, very traditional for us, very Guyanese. You with me? And so they will carry with them this synthetic skin. Then you have the goat skin, which is original. La poca wheat, goat skin. And cow skin is even used. Sheep skin was used for the talking can or the cotton can, because all of them is what was available to our people and what we still use. We know that drums are not just for gyrating and making us happy, but they are used for sending messages. That is why the colonials thought it fit to destroy or dismantle our skill of drumming, because we would send messages to other groups, other villages, whenever there was an uprising. You with me? So they have drums that will play whenever there's a wedding, when you have a celebrant situation like a giving of a birth. Drums to alert us for war. Drums that we'll use in a cleansing ceremony, because after we go to war, when we come back from war, we go through a cleansing ceremony, because we have to cleanse ourselves from that whole spirit of war. So there are different types of drums. But today we want to showcase and highlight the drums that was handed down to us and still prevalent with us from our ancestors here in Guyana. Ashe? And so before we move on, it is very imperative, very important that we will give respect to the Creator for bringing us all here. 1. 2, we're going to pour a libation for the ancestors of the drums, because some of you, your fathers, your uncles, somebody from the family used to play drums that had taught you this skill, and they're no longer here with us in the flesh, that they're transitioned to the realm of the ancestors. We want to give them that respect today. Ashe? Oh, Basiofa. Mount Zion, holy Mount Zion, oh, 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 holy Mount Zion, holy Mount Zion, Ashe. Let us give respect to the Creator. Ajube, ajube, ajube. Olodamare, oloron, olofi, mojoba, mojoba. Mojoba, igongon. Mojoba, igongon. Jobo, jobo, risha, mojoba. Giving praise and thanks in this day for life, health, and strength. Traveling mercies that we can be here in peace and in safety. We give thanks for all these drums and drummers. We give thanks that we are here another year, counting down to emancipation, knowing that COVID cannot stop our culture, nor any disease can stop our culture. We go forth in this day with a new idea, a new understanding, being awakened by the beat and the sound of these drums, with strength of will and courage, and the enthusiasm to stand with each other and to fight with each other against every form of oppression. We ask that the vibration of these drums would reverberate throughout the length and breadth of our country, touching those of us that are in tune, that we can become awakened again, alive, alert, and enthusiastic to our calling, and stand firm, that we can become leaders again, teachers, doctors, scientists. Bless our youth that is their privilege to be in this gathering. These drums will open their faculty of learning, that they will inculcate all that they've been taught, making themselves men and women of tomorrow. Again, I give respect to your Creator. Those that are on their way, hasten their footsteps. And for those of us that are here, we give thanks. And when all is said and done, we ask that everything will culminate in divine order. Ashe. Ashe. So I'm going to ask, because I'm going to do the libation now, I'm going to ask the leader of each drum to just stand in front of your drum, with your drum. You could be upstanding because we'll have the accompaniment of the other drummers. Because you're going to pour on behalf of your drummer ancestor. Ashe? Awaye, we awakwamo. Sentel minana we awakwamo. Awaye, awayo. Sentel minana we awakwamo. Demakala we. Sentel minana we awakwamo. When you pour, you will call the name of your ancestor, who you would, or who, be that father, uncle. Call it loud.
Father God, I don't know call on my ancestors here today As one.
Name. Just
Drummers.
The name of your ancestor.
The name of my ancestor is Simon Hanover.
Poor Ashe. Blessed be. Blessed be.
Our ancestors, Ivla James Brooks.
Blessed be. Blessed be. A jubilee to all our departed ancestors, those whose names we know and those whose names we do not. We pour libation to honor your spirits. We do love and miss your presence here. But as we engage in this drumming circle, we invite your presence, that you will lend us more of your skill, your will, and the enthusiasm, that the rhythm of the drums, the skill of the drums, and the message of the drums will continue to reverberate in and through our people. For them and all others, we pour. We pour. It's customary, the drummers them just wet the hand for strengthening it, so we got to keep up with the traditions, right? Wet it. Some just use a little thing. Wet your hand, wet your drum, they got to feed it. Remember, it's a sacred something. You with me?
Yes.
Yeah. And I would like to say, continue to treat your drums with respect. Don't let nobody sit down on it. People put in the bag on it and them kind of things, resting food on it, resting ice water on it, cold drinks on it. Hold up your hand. Hold it together. Put your hands together. Oh, sorry. Rub it up, guys. Come on, never mind. Rub it up your drums. Yeah, feed them drums, because they got to talk today. They got to wake up. All right. Yeah. Pardon? She says she guess the drums are thirsty. Yes, they are. They are thirsty. Before we begin, finally I want to leave a little piece of information with you. In Swahili, you are called Ngoma. Ngoma, the drum, Ngoma. So Ngomas, today's your day for showcasing. We have spoken to the Creator and the ancestors that your skill will showcase today. All right, in this drumming circle. Already seated on the stage is the Buxton Fusion. I'm going to ask the congregation, could you give your hand a round of applause for them? And the leader of this group is Marlon Adams, also known as Chucky. Everybody know him as Chucky. All right. And he's also the founder. This group was established in 2009 when they came together to play at the Carifesta that was held here in Guyana in 2009. Of course, the name says where they're from, Buxton Fusion. So you know this is Buxton. And you know the thing when you stir up the Buxton Jumbie. I hear you. All right. They just play around every way. But when you touch Buxton, all right, we know it's on. They were able to go to Trinidad and play. Being invited by the Commonwealth, members of the Commonwealth, and they went abroad to play for in Trinidad. The membership is somewhat over 35 persons, which include the adults and the children. But present today, we have 14 of them with us. So let's give them a round of applause. And so the drum Buxton Fusion, now's your time. Do your thing. Because you get too much. Academy. Let's put our hands together for the Buxton Fusion. They would have just completed their round one in the circle. Asher? So I'm gonna ask you guys if we can make way that we want to travel up to the ancient county of Berbice. So look at Maracas sleeve there, right? Don't go too far, because remember you still got another round. You got two more rounds actually, your leader and then your group. No. Don't move the chairs. Don't move the chairs. Everybody, yeah, because everybody gonna come up again. It don't make sense. Yeah. Our next group on stage, we can give them a round of applause as they get themselves situated, is Congo Naya, all the way from New Amsterdam. East Coast Berbice. The founder of this group was Ivelaw James, a.k.a. Brooks. And this group was established since 1981. The present leader of the group is Ras Lilj James. I trust I would have pronounced that correctly. And so we welcome Conganaya to do their thing in their own special way. Let's give them a round of applause. Ashe? Greetings, greetings, greetings.
Well, today, as you know, we're nature people.
Ashe.
Right? We're the bread of the sun. That means we are in communication with the elements.
Ashe.
Right? So, we will do things a little different today. Right?
Do your thing.
In order to be in tune with the nature, means that we have to be in tune with the elements.
Ashe.
So we have to understand the science.
Ashe.
So today, my brother will be symbolic of fire. So
Ashe.
we'll be starting on the fire drum today. So get in tune with the element of fire. These elements reside within us.
Ashe.
So when we connect with the sound, we have to remember that the drum carries a frequency. Right?
Yeah.
And each sound represents an element within ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's an awakening. It's a consciousness. We're coming to an awakening of something. Our higher self, our inner self, in order to connect with our ancestors.
Ashe.
So we connect with the earth element. The wind element.
Ashe.
This is the sun cycle. Wake up.
Ashe.
If you don't wake up, if you didn't feel it, then you're dead. These are the evidence.
Ashe, 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 ashe. Konganaya. Yeah. So we were in East Coast Berbice. Now we cross over to West Coast Berbice. So while we're going to call on our group from West Coast Berbice as they make a way to the stage, I have a few announcements for you. And then when they're completely on the stage, I'll introduce them properly. While they're making their way, ACDA and Music Unlimited presents the 21st of July One Mic series, calling all creatives to channel the spirit of African pride. July theme, Emancipate Yourself. This will be held at the Akwaaba Centre here from 6:30 p.m. on Thomas Lands, Georgetown, Guyana. Make your way down. All who know they could sing on a mic, you know, they like chat on a mic. Since it's here a mic, you like chant on a mic, on a mic, on a mic. Now is the time to bring out your creative ability, your kawumba. I want to hear your kawumba in this time of emancipation. And the theme is Emancipate Yourself. So whatever song or whatever poetry you coined, it must be under Emancipate Yourself. We have another casting here, a casting call. Saturday, July 16th at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, July 17th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Akwaaba Centre. We are ready to get outside for the 29th year of celebrating ACDA's Emancipation Festival. Send your audition videos by July 15th. We have a contact number here. That's 592-608-8948. And you can also get them on the web. That's at music. Culminate. Somebody said what? GY at One Music, Mic only. Sorry. One Mic Guyana. Nevertheless, it's a casting. Some of you have your demos. You might be home quietly, you do your own little, find your own little rhythm, you sing and so on, and you make your little thing. Send it in, and let's hear what you have. Let's hear what you have and see how we can probably tweak it and make it even better, that you can be a part of the Emancipation celebration. That One Mic, the casting call, sorry. Okay, so on stage for us today is Nkona Chet. or the guys themselves say, Master, West Coast drummers. But originally, I know the group was in Kunachet. There should have been some others with them who are from, help me, is it Fanongo? Funoko. But there's one of the members here that is sitting in for the rest of the Funoko singers. Guyana, because the guy made mention to me that they're international. So we want you to know that Guyanese are doing things. You with me? But in Kunachet, the founder is one Justifus Bentic, bless his soul, Ashe. And presently, they're hailing from Weldad on the West Coast. The leader of the drumming group is John Bentic, but standing in his place because he's on vacation is Fenton. Fenton is a man got a lot of lyrics in his mouth, if you all know. I got to tell you about Fenton. I remember last year we went all the way to 63. Fenton bumped the bump on his shoulder and the mouth trip. Fenton said, you collect your clothes from your mother-in-law. Fenton said, I live in by my girl, but my clothes, they're home by my mama. All right, you want to hear more? All right, I got to leave the rest. You with me? So young men, I don't know where you live and I know where your clothes there. You got to know the one. But this group is a very ancient group because it had begun with Mr. Justifus, who is no longer here. So all these young men here, born and met this man playing. So this group is some 70 to 80 years old. Let's put our hands for it. Remember I spoke earlier on about the circle. So it's not ending, it's never ending. So it's handed down, handed down, handed down, handed down. Each generation for the next prepares a richer heel. So, in Kunachet, under the present leadership of Fenton, do your thing. Ashe? Ancona Church. Yeah. That was Ancona Church. That was Ancona Church. Now listen. It would only be fair because remember we're going to take the leaders of these drummers and then we got to get another circle with all the drums. But in the meantime, that between time, I would like you to direct your attention that there's some snacks there. We have chana, I can see. I think I see Palari. Anything else there that we see in there at the back in the snack bar? There's some juice, I think. Please support and keep yourself hydrated because this thing is getting excited. Remember, the elements now are awakened. It's earth, it's water, it's fire, it's wind, it's ether, and when they come together, it's magic. Hashem? It's magic today. I thought I was going to be left out with these guys. But we have a group here that after they see my screw face, and they know that if I start, I just start from this end of my ears and I don't stop till I meet to the other end of my ears. So to avoid all fornication, they sought to get themselves together. And they are known as drums for life. You know what? They are known for drums for life. Now listen. If we are listening to the theme of each drummers as they come each group and they're speaking, these are talking that drums are for life. So it's not just for emancipation, I hear you. Drumming is not only for emancipation. It's not only when you got a kwekwe. You with me? Drums are for life. These guys have been playing for a number of years, but they have never really put themselves together. Until 2022, they decided, you know what? It's time that we come under a proper heading, a proper banner, and they have amalgamated themselves together as a group. The founder of which is Akomo Patterson, the young man there on your right. Well, would be your left, my right, sorry. He's also the lead drummer. And there are some others that are not here. However, the group is 21 persons strong and growing. So even though it looks like if they would have started a little late, some people must say only 20, they just start. They are growing rapidly. You with me? And if I must say, you know, they're my personal drummers. Whenever I have libation ceremonies here and there, I always choose to work with them. So they're somewhat attuned to me, and I'm happy to impart new tunes, new songs to them, and rhythms as well. Okay? So, could we quickly give Drums for Life a quick round of applause? They're just back from showcasing themselves as a group in Suriname for the Ketikoti Suriname Emancipation Celebration 1st of July. They've just returned back. You with me? Okay. So our drummers are going places, nevertheless. So be supportive of your own. You with me? Buy local, support local. I hear you. Somebody talking to me? So go and support the local bar. You know I love me local dish. I love me local fish. All right. Drums alive. Take it away. drums for life. Drums for life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, I think it's fair that we should give a nice little 10 minutes break for a moment that people can really get up, because I didn't want them to be afraid to get up while the drums were playing, lest some of them, you know, they might say to catch on to banton. So you could get a chance to go without slipping or sliding and purchase something from the bar. When we resume, it's drums that makes the world go around. Drums, drums, drums. Ashe. You like them?
You're innovative on the drum. I see the boys only find vodka. You only find vodka.
Upstairs?
You bring it and show it to the
Yes, I tell you, it says high wine, he says vodka. I don't know if them guys don't want it for think of, you know, when they're starting to drink, they will, play, you know, they just take the little tubs with the hand.
Think of it if you would tell me I got it at home.
I brought. You just mix it to make your sanitizer. Just the highlight. I was thinking, the Spirit just said to me.
I'm Jumbo, brothers and sisters.
Let me start over.
I'm Jumbo, brothers and sisters.
Much better.
Welcome to ACDA's Emancipation Drumming Circle for 2022. I think it would be the first one ever. Our goal actually is to awaken where it needs to be, revive, revitalize, re-energize the African energy, the African spirit that went to sleep during the period of COVID. So we want to let our drums, which is so integral to our culture, resound throughout the length and breadth of Guyana. Ashe? Quickly, let me explain in this drumming circle, and why, first of all, a circle, because of continuity. There is no end. So there is no end to our African spirituality, no end to our African culture, no end to the drums, no end to drums. And as I introduce some of the groups present here today, you will see that there's been no end to the drum, because the drum and the drumming skill has become hereditary in some families. It has been passed on from generation to generation. Ashe? So we're going to have the first group. They're going to come out and do their thing. I'm not choosing their hand or rhythm. And hand, as you would know, refers to the different types of beat that we get on a drum. I'm not going to choose that for them. They will choose for themselves which one they think will showcase them better. After we would have had the first group, the second group, and the third group, all the groups present doing that, we'll have the leaders of each group will come out and skillfully play
individually for themselves on the drum a particular hand of choice again. Then we will go around again in a circle because remember we coming around again. You with me? So after everybody would have showcased themselves individually, we want to do it now collectively because in unity there is strength. Ashe? Which speaks as individual, we must be better together. Okay? Now, when we have the together, the big circle, uniting everyone, I know some of us, we are still will be energized and hyped up and we're going to want to showcase our cutting skills. You know? I want you to just hold your rhythm, let your leaders take precedence, and you do your thing, and let's work together. Now for the congregation, quickly, there are many types of drums. Some of you may not be knowledgeable of them. You have the djembe, you got the stave drum, you got the talking drums. You with me? Yeah, drums are even made, carved from tree trunks. These are a new invention. I think it's more Guyanese now, but these pipe drums, very, very traditional for us, very Guyanese. You with me? And so they will carry with them this synthetic skin. Then you have the goat skin, which is original. La pokawit, goat skin. And cow skin is even used. Sheep skin was used for the talking can or the cotton can because all of them is what was available to our people and what we still use. We know that drums are not just for gyrating and making us happy, but they are used for sending messages. That is why the colonials sought it fit to destroy or dismantle our skill of drumming because we would send messages to other groups, other villages, whenever there was an uprising. You with me? So they have drums that will play whenever there's a wedding, when you have a celebrant situation like a giving of a birth. Drums to alert us for war. Drums that we'll use in a cleansing ceremony, because after we go to war, when we come back from war, we go through a cleansing ceremony because we have to cleanse ourselves from that whole spirit of war. So there are different types of drums. But today we want to showcase and highlight the drums that was handed down to us and still prevalent with us from our ancestors here in Guyana. Ashe? And so before we move on, it is very imperative, very important that we will give respect to the Creator for bringing us all here. 1. 2, we're going to pour a libation for the ancestors of the drums. Because some of you, your fathers, your uncles, somebody from the family used to play drums that have taught you this skill, and they're no longer here with us in the flesh, that they are transitioned to the realm of the ancestors. We want to give them that respect today. Ashe? Oh, Basiofa.
Mujaba Igongon, Mujaba Igongon, Jobo Jobo Risha Mujaba, giving praise and thanks in this day for life, health, and strength. Traveling mercies that we can be here in peace and in safety. We give thanks for all these drums and drummers. We give thanks that we are here another year, counting down to emancipation, knowing that COVID cannot stop our culture, nor any disease can stop our culture. We go forth in this day with a new idea, new understanding, being awakened by the beat and the sound of these drums, with strength of will and courage, and the enthusiasm to stand with each other and to fight with each other against every form of oppression. We ask that the vibration of these drums would reverberate throughout the length and breadth of our country, touching those of us that are in tune, that we can become awakened again, alive, alert, and enthusiastic to our calling, and stand firm, that we can become leaders again, teachers, doctors, scientists. Bless our youth, that is their privilege to be in this gathering. These drums will open their faculty of learning, that they will inculcate all that they've been taught, making themselves men and women of tomorrow. Again, I give respect to your Creator. Those that are on their way, hasten their footsteps. And for those of us that are here, we give thanks and
when all is said and done, we ask that everything will culminate in divine order. Ashe. And while they're doing that, I need to recap again our One Mic series. Please pass the word on. Pass the word on. Come and showcase your talent. Whether it be singing, dancing, poetry, whatever that you can do culturally, expressing yourself under the theme of Emancipate Yourself. That will be on the 21st of July right here at the ACDA Akwaaba Centre. Then don't forget, we have the casting call. Bring out your demos, bring out your recordings. That's Saturday, July 16th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday, July 17th, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Come on down. And please remember, all roads lead to the national park come August 1st. I don't hear you. You happy for emancipation again? Man, like people ain't happy for emancipation again, man. Like I said, all roads lead to the national park come August 1st. And don't forget, we will be having a special artist coming all the way from Island in the Sun, Jamaica, the big man himself, Capleton, and you know he's going to do his thing. So pass the word on. You with me? Come on down, come on down, come on down. And if you're on the ACDA Facebook page, you will see we will be graced with royalty this year. Yes, from Africa. Yeah. I'm not talking about a kings and queens pageant. I'm talking about real royalty. Ashe? So come out and be blessed. So let's start off this other segment here of this drumming circle. Welcome back with Brother White leading, and I think he is the teacher or the tutor, so to speak, of ACDA's young drummers. Ashe? And you see how young they are? That's what we want. That's old guana like young leaf, and drumming like young blood, so that it can be vibrant and ecstatic. Ashe? So, over to you, drummers.
Actually, this group is a young group. After the COVID pandemic, we had some new faces in the
Give you, come on, give a brisk round of applause for the ACDA youth drummers. So you see, when you send your children out here, they're not just being edified academically, but they're trained in the skills of the drum. You with me? So send them out. And it's not just the lads. You notice there were ladies among them. Never mind if you see the ladies take the back row, but the ladies were among them. Ashe? So what we're going to do now, bringing this whole drumming circle to a crescendo, we're building ourselves. Come on. We don't want to lose this vibe, this fire. Okay? So, we need representation. Yes, we come out as a group. But your group got to get a representative. Somebody? So, we're going to have the leaders of each group to come out and showcase themselves. To see, let's see, what really got this group keeping so strong together. Huh? I hear you. And also, I will challenge them to edify us that whatever hand that they would have chosen to play, that they say something that we who are hearing the drums won't just think it's a bundle of noise, bam, 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 but we can be able to distinguish betwixt and between and understand what this particular hand is, what it meant, or when it's played, what it's used for. Because there are many, many different hands, and not all of our drummers here present might be au fait with them, you know? Like for instance, this sweet hand, everybody call it sweet hand because the rhythm of it is sweet. But I'm yet to hear one of them describe for me the true name of that hand. I wouldn't say anything now. I like quizzes, I like tease people's mind. However, we're going to start off in the ancient county of Berbice, and I'm going to ask Ras James from Conganaya. He says he will do a Papa freestyle. So I would ask you not to fiddle on your drums, pay keen attention, look at their posture, how they approach the drum, how they play. And this is not just for the congregation, because drummers don't ever think that you know it all. If ever we know it all, we're never open to learning. You with me? So we can all learn from each other. Okay? So, Rashid, forward. Gonna speak now or after? Wanna speak now?
Yeah. Conganaya, we've been around for over 40 years. The group started with my dad, Ivla James, aka Brooks. We've been traveling, we traveled to countries like Suriname, Brazil, French Guyana, even Cuba, playing our music, our style of drums. Conganaya is highly recognized in Guyana for our drumming and vocals. And I'd just like to share a little freestyle Papa hand with you. So just listen carefully, it's a freestyle, so don't expect anything traditional.
All right, put your hands there. Yeah. Put your hands there. So we got Raslage doing a nice freestyle there for us. All right. So we're going to stay. I'm going to jump around a little bit. So I'm going to my brother with the Scarly Chucky. Everybody know yes, Chucky. You understand? And Chucky says he's going to do for us a Coromantee style. Yeah. You're going to speak now or after?
Jambo.
Si Jambo.
Jambo? All right, you know, feeling the vibes.
All right.
Boxing Fusion started 2009. Me and Uncle Dio, a good friend of mine, come from England, see me play, and easy person said, we do this group. End up carrying to Trinidad. We gone perform in Trinidad 2009. Come back, I can know boxing fusion very respectable, and the whole country know boxing fusion when I was talking. And I get this calamity for play. It's a very spiritual beat, a vibe beat, and I know it's a very spiritual way.
And that was the man Chucky. Yeah. As I tell you, jumping around. So I'm gonna kind of mix it up because some of the hands could kind of blend in and it might sound a little monotonous. So I'm gonna call Okomo from Drums for Life, and he said he's gonna do a sweet hand. Jumbo, Jumbo.
Go to my brothers and sisters.
Jumbo.
Those who don't know, my name is Maxim, and I'm a founding member of Drum for Life. Now, you guys may ask yourself, why Drum for Life? Now, you see the need.
Yeah. It's not on? Yeah, it's on. Yes, it is. You got to keep it a little closer.
Yes. We see the need to name our group Drum for Life because every day that we goes by, we notice that the farm, the art form is being like slowly. Now, Drum for Life, why do we name it that? Because when we play our drums, first we have a passion for it. And it's like gives us the life, the joy, everything that we do is just about the drums. Now, my task this afternoon is simply to demonstrate to you guys and explain Sweet Hand. Now, Sweet Hand is simply a jollification rhythms that we usually use to jollificate with the service, any event that you guys may have. Now, Sweet Hand we play in several hands. I'll just demonstrate a few for you guys.
All right.
So you heard him, as he said,
Check.
sweet hand, he got different sweetness in the hands, all right? If I want to jump down from Georgetown and I'm going right back to Port East, but this time I'm staying on the West Coast. So I'm going to call for the person standing in the leader today, Fenton. Fenton, the man I will tell you about your closeness
You
of
know how they white
Wales
chair,
State,
man.
right?
You know how they white chair. You know how they chair.
So Fenton is going to do for us what we call the Papa Hand. Give a round of applause.
Yeah, this one will get to one. That's a cup. Okay. Jumbo. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, this song that I play here, right, this song is like when you send out a message to your ancestors, right? So I'm going to demonstrate here. I said, do so mana welwe, ayo, habiteno, mana welwe, over yane. Oh, we walk so, mama, me walk so, to so mana we, habitebe, ayo, rasically.
We got another type of drumming.
Okay.
It originally began
thanks.
on the hand drums, and then it moved to the kettle drums. And I don't think a lot of people, a lot of drummers, I should say, not people, have the skill. I know some persons do. And I would be happy if you can, later on, you can join. But I'm going to call on Brother White.
Yes.
And he is going to demonstrate for us play of the masquerade drum on the hand drum, where it initially began. Ashe?
Yeah. I flunks all my way around Georgetown. Me tired, my foot sore, my back scratch. But me like this thing because masquerade is an African thing. It's me thing. You see this drum here, this djembe drum? This was the masquerade drum. This was the drum that was used by the Akon tribe. While Massa in the balcony, drinking and whining, the slaves dancing. Massa in the balcony, drinking and whining, throwing coins. Slaves picking up the coins and they're saving those coins.
And at the same time, they used to find it necessary to escape. But Master said, this drum talk too much. So you go all the way to England and you look for a drum when I talk too much. And he bring back the kind of drum you call the regimental drum. If you look at the masquerade drum now, it's different to this drum. You get a kettle and you get a drum. So Master bring the drum and Master said, look, I take them, I make the talk. So this is the original masquerade drum. Yeah. We can remember when we flunks in by, we can remember me pass by you walks by, and all you give me was $120. Yes, you can remember, $120. But the masquerade thing is we thing, and I enjoy it. So, thank you.
Yes. Before Brother White leaves the stage, this is a very, very important part. People don't understand about the masquerade. Masquerade is very, very important in our culture. Quickly, we see the masquerade as something with boom salad, and you throw $20 and people jumping and flouncing. But masquerade is to honor the ancestors, to eat good. It's very, very deep. It is to honor the ancestors. So these costumes that you will have seen them put on is synonymous with representing the ancestors, the various tribes. So I want to challenge any other drummer, whether they're a leader or a member of the group, so that we can masquerade something for the good, honoring your ancestor. So, one of you trade, one of you think you could master this drum, you know to play the masquerade drum, or the German, or the can drum, please come out, come in the chair, let me get it.
Don't play the kitten. I ain't gonna play the kitten. Let's play the drum. There you go. Thank you.
Let's get it nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
Now listen, we got a challenge before we have this final. Remember I said we're going to have all the drummers, all the groups will come together in one big large circle. Ashe? But I want to put out a challenge.
Thank you.
Anyone drummer, whether you're a leader or you got a good man in your group, don't let her dance masquerade out of breath. I guess it's cool to get it invigorated. I want to challenge you. There's a prize up. Somebody put up a prize just now of $5,000. We know you're already done getting your cut. You get me? But this is an added $5,000 for any one drummer who could play 4 hands, 4 straight hands. Amita suggesting, I want you to play 4 different hands. Ashe? Let me see. Come on. One by one. Come on. Who's taking up the challenge? I'm not saying we're going first, going last. Just get your drum. It doesn't matter, but they must play 4 different hands. I must be able to identify 4 different hands. Okay, just play Sweet Time, he said. What's the other one you're playing? Patois. Okay. And there's 3 down, 1 to go. And the next person, whoever is going to come and do the challenge,
try not to, let's have like an intermission, a break in between. I want to get a smooth flow. But it's not part of the challenge, but I'll be happy so we can expedite time. Go ahead. All right. Remember, it's a challenge, you hear me? Anybody else with challenge here? All right, come forward, come forward. It's from the word comfort to start saying it's comfort, you know. Because Creole is comfort, comfort. Bring them forth. Let a challenge. You had people like Randolph used to play drum. You had Big Ivan, Lil Ivan. Yes, man. Them guys was old-time drummers back in the day. You just play a beat straight through. You started with young, all right. Yeah, but I just want you to tell me. Yeah. All right. Yeah. He touched something on here for the all afternoon. Anybody else still in the challenge? All right. So that was it. Now listen. Nobody else. One Fenton. All right. All right. Romantic. The fish, patois. Just remember the fish, patois. All right. Yes. Let's see some. All right. Yeah, Fanny. Could I, before you start, quick a minute, because I want it to get a smooth flow. Could I ask persons who are parked, who drove and maybe parked right here in the parking lot, if you can park like outside? We want a little bigger space here for us to have this drum circle. Because drums, we want it to go in the open air. We're speaking about the elements. So we good inside, yes, but we better in the opening. Ashe? Go ahead. Yeah. That's how it must be. Nice and easy, short and sweet. You get to the point, all right? I hear you. Do it up nice. Nice, 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 nice. And I know that we each would have learned something from each other. No discrimination. Because, you see, the original Papa Han is still held in its originality in the Barbie section. The people in Georgetown got a different way of playing the same Papa Han. There are other hands that seem to become a little obsolete now. You got Jogobetti and these different things, you know. So, hold workshops in your community, encourage young ones in your community to play the drums, to be a part of this ancient, honorable skill and culture. Ashe? So to bring everything to a joyous end, remember it's a drum circle. We were inspired by all the drummers. There are those who told us about the elements, and they numbered 5. And would you believe, I don't know if any of you have been keeping count, but for this afternoon, we had 5 groups participating. It's not by coincidence. So we had an air, you had an earth, you had a water, you had a fire. Please don't pack up and go away. We're going at the back. We want to get into the air and feel the earth, feel the vibration, the fire from the sun. You with me? And let this message transcend. Feel each other. And in this circle now, we'll have this continuity that the drums will never die. Drums must never die. So we're inviting everybody to, you can come out and stand around. I got little musical instruments in. You can help shake a shak, a tambourine, or something. We're gonna make some noise. We're sending out a message, Ashe, that come August 1st, that all roads will lead to the national park in spite of all the other activities that are got going on. We want to wake up we people. We send in a message that we people must remember we culture. Ashe? All right, and they're going to come out in the numbers from the east, the west, the north, and the south. You can walk with a seat, walk with a drum, so that you can tap and sing and be a part. Everybody, come and join it. Learn something, feel the vibes. So all those who are sitting on inside get a chance to shake out your foot. I hear you. Well, don't frighten the sun. That's where your energy comes from. Ashe? Please pass the word on. Pass the word on. Come and showcase your
Excuse me,
talent.
ladies. Excuse me, ladies. Ladies, could you give way for the drummers to fit in the circle?
Expressing yourself.
Yes, it's a circle of drums.
Emancipate yourself. That will be on the 21st of July.
Every group sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
Akwaaba Centre. Then don't forget we have the castle hall
Bring
Come
out your
on.
demos, bring out your recordings.
I'll be happy.
That's
Thank you,
Saturday,
thank you. I was
July
asking for you guys to do that.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Just a little
And
bit.
Sunday, July 17th, 12
This is
p.m.
awesome.
to 4
I don't know
p.m.
if you're feeling the energy.
Come on
You
down.
feeling it?
And please
Huh?
remember, all
Yeah, yeah.
roads lead to the national park on August 1st. I don't hear you. You happy for emancipation again?
Yeah, bring
Man,
up.
let's keep playing happy for emancipation again, man.
Hey, hey, what do I need to do?
I think
Just bring back it.
I said all
Now you,
roads
now you.
lead
You
to
come
the
back to the line
national
again.
park
Little
on
bit.
August
Yeah,
1st.
look to the next
And don't forget, we will be having a special artist
Yeah.
coming all the way from
In case somebody
Island in the
implemented properly.
Sun, Jamaica, the big man himself, Capleton, and you know he's gonna do his thing. So pass the word on. You with me? Come on down, come on down, come on down. And if you're on the ACDA Facebook page, you will see
Come back a
we
little bit.
will be graced
Back a little bit.
with royalty this year.
Right.
Yes, from Africa. Yeah. I'm not talking about the kings and queens pageant.
It's still got a set of vibration. Right?
Royalty. That's it.
I try to get. No. You don't go back. Take the circle, take the line. Don't worry with these ladies here. That's what I'm trying to get in. Everybody. You have move this chair from behind so you could go down at the back.
Brother White.
Watch me. You come down here now. Come down here.
And
No, bring it closer to you. Bring your chair, I mean, closer.
So all the drummers there.
You come down, we get in, everybody gonna come in. You come down closer now.
that's it.
Right, pull your drum.
And you see how young they are?
So we're gonna get it.
That's what
Get
we
the
want.
circle. Come in, come in. And then let's go farther from here.
And growing like young blood. So that it can be vibrant and expand.
and easy for you. Somebody can shake it, chop and one of you ladies want to come and shake. You all hold them together, shake. Start to play the drum so you can make some. They got chairs there, so you can. Whoa! So we are joining all the elements here right now. You with me? We out on the earth. We out on the earth. Yes. And we feeling the fire. Yeah. I get a little sip of cooling with some water just now. And then you're going to get a nice cool breeze that can send this message. But together it's going to come together on Farm Soul. I hear you. And there's you and me. And no matter what the colonials or anyone would have done, they could never take away our soul. Drums make the world go around. Drums make the world go around. We doing a sweetan, so we gotta pull the bass for them who ain't know the thing yet. Pull the bass so the rest could pull in. Remember the arc. Pull in. Huh? All right. Drums make the world go around. Drums make the people dance. Drum. Beat up your heart like a drum. Oh, drum. Drum, 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 drum. La la la, I'm here in this thing, you got not this big. It's iron, it's in the hollow. Find a rhythm. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ashe?
Ashe.
So we on the journey already to emancipation. Right? So continue to emancipate yourself from mental slavery. So we're going to use these drums to emancipate us. Ashe? Beat out the old hide. Beat out them zombie. I hear you. Beat out COVID. Come on, come on, come on, and let's welcome the spirit of emancipation, of the emancipated ancestors, emancipated drummers. Fanga alafia, ashe, ashe. Let me hear, let me hear, let me hear, let me hear. I want to hear more.
Bonga alafia, ashe, ashe. Bonga alafia, ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Bonga alafia, ashe, ashe. Bonga alafia,
We are children of the sun, children of Ra. We are children of Ra. All right, take a wee right up there. Take a wee right up there. We coming up. We coming up.
No, no, no. Hold, hold, hold. Soft, soft, soft. Soft, soft. Is you and the man in it? You and the chaplain.
we had 4 females so representing the 4 cardinal winds, 4 cardinal points. You with me? Yeah. We keep it in center. So we want to trust the same holding us. In circle. Keeping us on point. Ashe? Thank you to each and every drummer. Every each and every Ngoma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every group that took time off from their busy schedules, because you know on Sundays, we've got a lot of things to do, laundry, this, that, home cleaning, whatever. But to make an effort to come out, we salute you and we respect you for taking this time off. Ashe? Ashe. Those of you who have stayed on with us from the inception even until now, that the sun hot and nice, children of Ra. Hello? Thank you, thank you. Those of you who supported our snack bar, thank you. It's for a worthy cause. And those of you who made your own individual contributions to the drummers, whether individually or as a group, thank you, thank you, thank you. Last but not least, for the deep thinkers, for those that put their heads together, and keeping our culture always in their hearts, not just in their clothes or in their mouths, but in their hearts and in their doing. A special thank you. Thank you to the Thank you to the African Cultural Development Association for hosting this countdown of a drumming circle, for which I would like to take and say for myself that I trust we will do this again and again and again and again. Ashe? Drummers, please respect this instrument in front of you. It's a sacred instrument. It sends out vibration that excites the ether. Be careful. Treat it with respect. Treat it with honor. Take care of your drums. And your drums going to take care of you. Ashe? Could I have 3 distinctive rolls? Wait a minute. And so when we count down, everybody with a drum, you're going to give me 3 distinctive rolls. You ready there? Everybody near the drum? 2, 3. Tutu, ele tutu, ori tutu, lara ye tutu, fun mini alafia, fun mini awo, fun mini elera, fun mini tutu, ibashe, ibashe, ibashe. Ashe o. Thank you. Safe passage of journey. On behalf, Sister Farah, Say something to them, man.
Okay, but what I want to say basically is thank you. In Swahili, thank you is asante. So asante, asante for coming, and kwaheri means goodbye. Asante and kwaheri. Kwaheri means goodbye. So thank you very much for coming. I really enjoyed the drumming circle. It was an idea that was birthed in ACDA, and this is our first year. And we have Conganaya here. And when the first Emancipation, we had Conganaya was there. And now our first drumming circle, Conganaya is here as well. Maybe 20 years from now, when the drumming circle grows, hopefully we'll have the little Conganayas present. Ashe?
Yeah, one so far. One refugee.
It's whose phone is this? This is whose phone? This phone belongs to who? I found it. It's your phone? It was sitting on a chair. And this is whose tape? Brother had his tape sang the course of hearts for $1,000. Anybody want one? TV? Make sure